Alright guys, we are going to continue where I left off in the last video where we talked about simplifying expressions, and on this one we are going to be talking about that word equivalent that we've been using through this unit. So equivalent expressions are when the expressions have the same value or they're equal. Notice equivalent and equal, they start the same, they kind of sound similar. Equivalent just means equal, so expressions are equivalent when they have the same value. So, examples of equivalent expressions. 9x plus 4 and 4 plus 9x, those are equivalent. Even though the order is reversed, they have the same value. This coefficient is positive 9, this coefficient is positive 9, this constant is positive 4, this constant is positive 4. So the order doesn't matter. It doesn't change the value as long as the coefficients and the constants have the same number and the same sign. In this one, 3n plus n plus 6 is equivalent to 4n plus 6 because when I combine like terms, 3n plus n gets me 4n, and then the positive 6 for the constant. So combining like terms, as long as we do it correctly, creates equivalent expressions. And then 5 times the quantity m minus 2 and 5m minus 10 are also equivalent because if we distribute, 5 times m is 5m, 5 times 2 is 10, and we are subtracting in both of them. So again, as long as we distribute correctly, we create equivalent expressions. Okay, some non-examples or expressions that are not equivalent would be like these: y minus 8 and 8 minus y. Okay, those look the same, but if we look closer, the coefficient on this y is a positive 1. The coefficient on this y is a negative 1 because of that minus, so those aren't the same. And this constant is negative 8 because of the minus sign, but this constant is positive 8 because there's no negative in front of it. So these are not equivalent. And in this one, 6f plus 2 and 2f plus 6. Again, tricky because they look really close when at just first glance, but here the coefficient is 6 and the constant is positive 2, and in this one the coefficient is 2 and the constant is positive 6. So those are different or not equivalent. And again here, 7h plus 1 and 7h minus 1 are not equivalent. A positive 1 for a constant and a negative 1 for a constant are very different. Okay, so we have to look really closely at the details to make sure that our expressions are equivalent. So in this example, we want to prove which expressions are equivalent to 5x minus 9. And we prove it by actually going through and doing the work to simplify these expressions and make sure that at the end they are exactly the same as 5x minus 9. They have the exact same value. So I'm just going to go through each letter, A through E, and make sure that they are equivalent. So if we start at A, we have 4x plus 1 plus x minus 10. All right, 5x minus 9, that's simplified. This is definitely not. We have lots of like terms to combine. So we have 4x plus x. Remember, this is like plus 1x. So 4x plus 1x is 5x. That's a good start. And then we have, for our constants, positive 1 and negative 10. Okay, if those positives and negatives are tricky for you, use your picture. So we need 10 negatives. And then when we go to cancel out our opposites, we can cancel out one pair. And we are left with 9 negatives, which we can write as minus 9. So 5x minus 9, that's the same as 5x minus 9. I'm going to put a little star here to say that A is equivalent. All right, let's look at B. We have 2x plus 4 plus 3x plus 5. Again, lots to simplify here. So 2x matches with positive 3x. 2x plus 3x is 5x. Another good start. And then for our constants, positive 4 and positive 5 makes positive 9, so plus 9. So 5x plus 9, not the same as 5x minus 9. Adding 9 is very different than subtracting 9. So B not equivalent. On to C. 5 times the quantity x minus 2, then plus 1. So 5 times x, we need to distribute first. That makes 5x. And then 5 times 2 is 10. And we're subtracting. I'm going to make this look more like an x. And then we have this plus 1 at the end, so we are not multiplying it because it is not part of the group. But we have a plus 1. And now this is not simplified because I need to combine these like terms. So negative 10 and positive 1. We just did that up here where we had 10 negatives and 1 positive. So we canceled that out and there were 9 negatives left. So minus 9. And we had a 5x for our only variable term. 5x minus 9. Same exact thing as 5x minus 9, so C is equivalent. And we go on to D. All right, 3x minus 9 minus 8x. Okay, lots of minus signs to be careful of. When we combine like terms, this is positive 3x. This is negative 8x. Okay, again, please feel free to use these pictures anytime we have positives and negatives, because those are something that we are still working on in 6th grade. So 3 positives, 8 negatives, cancel out 1, 2, 3 pairs of opposites. That leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 negatives, and these are 5 negative x's. And then our constant is negative 9. All right, negative 5x minus 9, positive 5x minus 9. So those are not equivalent. On to E, negative 9 plus 5x. Okay, so there's no distributive property and there's no combining like terms. So we can't really do anything to this one, so we just have to check all of those details. So here we have a minus 9, a negative 9. Here we also have a minus 9 or a negative 9. And this is a positive 5x. And this is also a positive 5x. So it is the same thing, it's just in the reverse order, which means that E is equivalent. And our last one for F, the long one, 2 times the quantity 2x plus 3 plus 2x minus 11. So we start with distributing. 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times 3 is 6. And we are adding. Then we bring down the plus 2x and the minus 11. Then we're going to combine like terms. So I have a 4x and a positive 2x. 4x plus 2x makes 6x. And I already know that there's no 6x in our expression, so I can stop there, or if you want to finish this one just so you know how it works out, positive 6 and negative 11, it makes negative 5. You can draw out that picture if you need to. But 6x minus 5, that's definitely not the same thing as 5x minus 9. So F is not equivalent. So for this one, A, C, and E all make equivalent expressions. Ooh, that's a tongue twister. All right, we're going to look at another one. So I'm going to clear this and go to our next one. It's set up the same way. Prove which expressions are equivalent to 7n plus 4. I want you to pause this so that you can try it on your own, and then when you are done and ready to check it, press play so that you can see what I did. So go ahead and pause. And then for my work, for A, 4n plus 2 minus 3n plus 2, lots to simplify here. 4n minus 3n, 4 minus 3 is 1n. I can stop there. That minus 3 means we're subtracting, and 1n is not the same as 7n, but just in case you finish this, positive 2 and positive 2 here do make positive 4, but 1n or n is not the same thing as 7n, so A is not equivalent. And then we go on to B. 2n plus 6 minus 2 plus 5n. Okay, start with our variables. 2n plus 5n. 2 plus 5 makes 7n. And then our constants, positive 6 and negative 2. I'm going to set up my picture over here. So 6 positives and 2 negatives. And these two pairs cancel out to make 0. So we're left with 4 positives. So 7n plus 4. That's the same as 7n plus 4, so B is equivalent. All right, on to letter C. So on this one, we have 2 times the quantity 4n plus 2 minus n. So we start with the distributive property. 2 times 4n is 8n. And then 2 times 2 is 4, and it's adding. So 8n plus 4. Then we bring down this minus n. Then I need to combine like terms. So 8n minus n. 8 minus 1 would be 7n, or you can set that up with a picture. And then we have a constant of plus 4. So we have 7n plus 4. That's the same as 7n plus 4, which means C is equivalent. For D, negative 1 plus 5 times the quantity n plus 1 plus 2n. All right, we start with that distributive property even though it's in the middle. So 5 times n is 5n. 5 times 1 is 5. We're adding. I'm going to bring down those pieces. At the front, we have a minus 1. And we are adding the 5, so that's going to be a plus 5n. And then at the back, plus 2n. Then we need to combine like terms. So for variables, I have a positive 5n and a positive 2n. 5 plus 2 makes 7n. And for our constants, we have a negative 1 and a positive 5. You are more than welcome to draw that picture if that is helping you. Or you can think of this one as positive 5 minus 1, which is positive 4. And if we use the picture, you would cancel it out and see 4 positives. So 7n plus 4, same thing as 7n plus 4. Those are equivalent. E, 4 plus 7n. That's simple. There's no distributive property, there's no parentheses, there's no combining like terms. So we check those details. Here we have a constant of 4 and it's positive, so positive 4. Here our constant is positive 4. Here our coefficient is positive 7, and here our coefficient is positive 7, which means that E is equivalent. And then F, we have n plus 4 plus 6n. So we combine like terms, n and positive 6n. Again, this is a positive 1n. So 1n plus 6n is 7n. And for our constant, we have positive 4. And again, that gets us 7n plus 4. So on this one, B, C, D, E, and F are all equivalent expressions. A is the only one that is not equivalent. All right, for our last slide, what to do next. Rewatch this video and the last one as much as you need to. Please try the independent practice that's posted on Google Classroom to see how you're doing, and then check it with the answer key. And then do that check-in last where your teacher will give you feedback. If you have any questions, please send me or Mrs. Gall an email. Thanks for following up on doing your math, and we will talk to you guys later. Have a good day.